No, but while you're playing their songs, I was hoping like when we're done, maybe you should drop Angelina. Angelina is like my all-time song from the
Must you shout?
Crazy.
I've got you.
It's crazy.
We're dropping that for you guys in a bit. But yes, welcome to the Trends part of the show, Social Buzz we call it. Where we give you a bit of everything you've missed.
We do.
Or we know you will miss.
We do. But then again, also, we'd like to say thank you to Betway. They want you to go for gold, okay, and bet risk-free on the new season. What you have to do is use the golden booking code found on the Betway site to bet on selected match weeks and get 100% back as a free bet on any losses. You always get way more with Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana and no under 18 betting. Betway, get way more. We're starting with hashtag Kwekwananse. So rapper is set to release a new track titled Kwekwananse by midnight. So by Friday, September 8th, we'll get the whole vibe, the entire vibe. He has shared excerpts on the timelines and all of that.
I've shared it on my page as well. Yes. I hardly do that, but today, yesterday I did.
Yeah. So
it's hard.
And the artwork is out as well. Yeah. Life is a wild carnival. It's beautiful.
But a lot of people are asking for a feature. Even Familia shared that he thinks he wants a verse on this song. And I couldn't agree more. I mean, folks also tagging Kofi Kinata. Others are mentioning their favorite musicians. They think they should hop on it. Yeah. I think they should do, what episode did with Atiana?
Yes, with Atiana.
Something like that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe he'd want to breathe for a while. Like it gets its moment.
Heavy.
And then, he can move on to try other things with it.
And he stepped out of the usual flow
that we know him for.
He did more singing that. Well, the song is not out yet, so we can
tell
more singing.
Yeah, we need to hear the entire thing.
With whatever teaser is out there, we see more singing of him. But then an interesting comment popped up when I shared this a day ago.
Okay.
I shared this yesterday.
Is it the whole Kwame Yogurt thingy?
Yeah, the young man who featured Kwame Yogurt commented on the post.
That is the same.
That he sampled his.
So
I'm yet to listen to
actually saw, and then there were some breakdowns from music students or people who understand. Apparently, there's this progression they used, and it sounds the same.
Okay.
As supposed do fa something. So it looks like they both use the same progressions, and so that's how come they believe or people believe that it was a sample. But then there's also a breakdown that suggests that maybe the producer could have done something different, especially when Kwame Yogurt's own had already been out. So maybe they could have done a little switch here and there so that there will be a little bit of differentiation. But they are completely different songs.
So that's called SKDA Superman.
Okay, so is that supposed to be?
So he featured Kwame Yogurt
on the song.
Yeah.
Because then there was also a comment that said that Kwame Yogurt has actually also posted to say that he's happy that he has been able to what's the word? Inspire Amrado. But then again, so I'm telling you.
If we could slow down for this side of
town. And I think it's more of the education that we all need to have, because I actually didn't even know there was those people can pick whatever progression they want to. It might sound the same, but then that doesn't mean that someone has sampled your track or is trying to feed off of your hard work.
We have a bit of a weak or relaxed copyright
laws,
in our space especially.
That's true.
So a lot of people who have found smart ways around it are actually raking in the dough and taking advantage of it.
So we're hoping that there will be more conversations on it, so we get to learn along the lines as well. And also, the Ghana Police Service has interdicted all the police officers involved in the leaked IGP audio, which is currently being investigated by a special committee of parliament. And so, in a statement dated today, Thursday, September 7, signed by ACP Grace Ansa aKorfa, the Director of Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service, it said that the three have been interdicted over their involvement in the tape the leaked audio. And so, investigations are still ongoing, and people are, coming up with the quotes that COP George Alex
public opinion. Yeah, I judge you on now.
Yeah, judge you on Manzana. Finalize the case. Because especially when he said that
he was a better fit for the case.
Yes, and also in his 31 years as
he's a West.
So people are like, okay, like what is happening? You're working with the person, like what's going on and all of that. So
but again, I mean, we are not in any way trying to gag people from expressing
expressing their thoughts. That is completely true as well.
You don't expect everyone to like you because you are their boss or you've been chosen politically to run things.
That is true. That is true. So, well, maybe he has seen something that we're not seeing.
Exactly.
So maybe he's entitled to share.
Because
I mean,
he sounded like he would prove this anywhere or repeat this anywhere. So maybe in leg there's something top we don't know. So I'm happy that at least due process has been followed. I'm sure they'll do their internal. I mean, these are senior officers, so they know what is right. They don't just come out and say something because they have to say it.
They do.
If you can say it in private and repeat it in public, that means you know more to this.
One of the members of the inquiry, I think, read something out and asked whether if he, COP Alex said it. He said yes. These are my own words, and it's like a few of the people on the committee were a bit shocked because I think they were thinking he would have said no or something, but he said, yeah, these are my words.
I said it. I said what I said.
I say what I said. You can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Well, moving on to some more stories. So, a Kenyan hospital employee who was caught by the BBC selling a baby on the black market has been convicted of child trafficking. Now, this story came out somewhere in 2020.
Yeah.
But it dragged for a while because then the whole back and forth court processes. Now it has been finalized. They will be sentenced on the 26th of September. Has him and another lady who was involved in the entire thing. So the BBC reporter came across like someone who needs a child. So the husband and herself, they can't make babies, and so what's the process like? Because they were meant to take the children to a children's home, but instead of doing that, they let the children's home know that we're bringing say 3 children, and we're bringing 2 children, but then again they sign papers for 3. Then there's no alarm, nobody raises questions whatsoever, and they follow them with their camera, did whatever they had to do, and found out that this is something that is happening behind the scenes at the blind side of the hospital. So we're yet to see how it will turn out on the 26th of September. People are reacting to that, and very shocking story. An Indonesian groom decided to disappear on his wedding day, and we think that people will complain, the wedding is off, but no, the father assumed the responsibility, decided to get married to the bride instead.
Charlie,
listen,
this is serious.
I'm telling you, and all this has to do with the fact that the bride's family believes that they even both families actually believe that they've paid too much for it to go to waste, for the wedding to be cancelled. They are being humiliated, and so because they don't want that to happen, they also don't want the money to go to waste. In my head, I'm like, the story actually didn't also say whether if the man is still, like the wife is still alive or something. Yeah. So I'm like, he's going to have 2 wives. Now they are married. And the son is still nowhere to be found. What? And people are reacting to the timelines. They're like, what is going on? Why do you even let this happen? While people are like, well, celebration, we're excited, wedding, blah, 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 blah. Others also believe that the child is put in a situation where she can't get out because she probably does not love this man. And so what's going to happen with her? And before I pack out of here, the National Cathedral is trending. Conversations about how there are other pressing matters, other places where these funds or the money can be put into, especially when there are photos of some major hospitals that needs maintenance, that needs fixing, needs work.
In a nutshell, we get problems.
We get problems past building in National Cathedral. So you find Ghanaians sharing their thoughts on that issue on the timelines. And that's it for Trends and ENT.
Thank you very much. What's your favorite Kojo entry song?
Oh, that's a lot. But for on top of mine, let's do I think it's Jinsu. Yeah.
Of course.
That's why it is Jinsu.
That's why we are shouting.
It's the beginning.
Single people, we no love.
See, something happened over the... Okay, it's fine.
Tell me. No. You guys start a story and end it like that. No.
There was an issue with something in my room, and my grandma was like, "Say Tiana, ni boy, boy,
Hey, grandma is
savage. I felt so attacked. I'm like, what is going on?
She's savage.
Listen.
Grandma, you do all. Anyway, so guys, thanks so much. Thank you. aKorfa brought to you as usual. Not aKorfa. The segment is brought to you by Betway. And we'll go for a quick dip. When we return, there is more right here with us. It's Throwback Thursday. Big deal. Yeah? I'll tell you more when we return.
So cool! Betway's cash out just got way better. Our enhanced earning